and happy Wednesday. It's time for Coffee and Conversation with Jennifer, Simplicity Coach, and I want to remind you that organizing isn't complicated, time is sacred, and money is a renewable resource. So welcome to this week's Coffee and Conversation. And I apologize, I forgot to put on makeup and do my hair. I've been working on a blog post, so I apologize. So getting into this week's topic is, do you need a pattern break? So you can't be depressed and in action at the same time. If you've ever known someone who is stuck in like the space of not feeling good or not in a good mood or complaining a lot, oftentimes they're sort of sitting around in what I call sort of sitting in their thoughts. They're not moving, they're not getting out, they're not getting fresh air, they're not really doing anything. They're just kind of sitting. They might be sitting in front of the TV, or they might be on their computer, on social media. But it's very difficult to both be in action and depressed at the same time. So if you are in this space of I feel stuck, or I don't really like my home, or oh my goodness, it's October and I really didn't do a whole lot this year. By the way, that's okay. This year's been a little cuckoo. But this thought process of really getting involved with it, I highly recommend just breaking the pattern and doing something. You can dance, you can do cartwheels. I've done that before outside. You can walk outside, take a walk, take the dog for a walk, take the neighbor's dog for a walk. You can jump on a trampoline, you can play basketball, or you can play tennis. Just something to move your body will immediately get you out of a funk. Now, if it's like a deeper funk, that might be a little bit harder to do. But that is number one. Number two is our inner thoughts create our outer environment. So what we're thinking is manifesting itself in our home. It's manifesting itself by the way we look or the way we feel. Sometimes if we're carrying around some extra weight, that has to do with some inner thoughts. And notice what you're saying up here. Journaling is one of the best ways to do this. Monkey mind goes really, really fast. So that's that inner chatter that we can hear, and it just speaks fast. And when you journal, one, you slow down monkey mind because you cannot write as fast as it chatters. And then two, journaling is basically making the thoughts visible. So when you're able to see the thought, then you can gain some perspective on it and say, well, is that true? Or am I making assumptions? Or is that gonna happen? Or do I just think it's gonna happen or feel it's gonna happen? And it's easier to snap yourself out of monkey mind, negative mental chatter when you journal. You can also try meditating, which is just a great way to create space in your brain with silence, but I think that's it's just a practice. It's going to take a little bit longer to master, but journaling is pretty easy. So just notice what's going on up here and how you're feeling, and then if you're moving. If you're not getting out of your house, or if you're not changing the environment, or you've been too sedentary for a while, then I highly recommend moving. Can't be in action and depressed at the same time. And then I also highly recommend journaling, just to even see what the heck you're rolling around in your head, and then seeing how that might be manifesting in the exterior. So that's this week's Coffee and Conversation. Catch me next week on the Facebook page at 3 p.m. Wednesdays always, and I hope you have a good week. Bye.